After 10 years in the stormwater industry, I feel like I've only scratched the surface of all there is to learn. I believe there are a lot of people just like me who are curious, but we're all just so busy. So I'm going to ask the questions so we can get the answers together. My name is Ty Garman, and I'm your host. Join me as we learn about what is happening in the stormwater world. Welcome to the Stormwater World podcast. My name is Ty Garman. I'll be your host. I've probably attended close to 200 stormwater conferences, unlimited number of webinars, and even a couple of certification courses. And they're all great, and they provide a tremendous amount of value. But in the last 10 years in the stormwater industry, what I've learned is that I've got a ton more to learn. And I think most people are like me. They're curious and they want to learn. And I also believe that, most people, if you ask them, are willing to genuinely share the knowledge that they have. And so after everything that I've attended, what I have found, and I'm willing to bet those that are listening will probably feel the same way, is that some of the best information is not always in that class or in that book or in that presentation. Some of the best information is in one-on-one conversations that I've had with people out in the hallway or after the class, or sometimes after the event is completely over. And so that's the goal of this podcast, is I want to bring those conversations directly to you. So I'm going to be interviewing subject matter experts across the stormwater industry so that we can take those conversations out of the hallways and bring them to this podcast so that we can all learn and benefit from them together. So if any of that resonates with you, I'm glad you found this show. And I encourage you to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Stormwater World podcast. Do you have something you'd like to discuss? Do you have an opposing opinion regarding something you heard during this episode? Let's talk about it. Click on the link in the show notes to sign up for a future episode. I'd love to visit with you about what's happening and how you see things unfolding in your stormwater world.